You want me to provide safety for you, but you cannot reciprocate it for me. I deserve to feel safe too. A number of black men internally, their internal world is not safe. And yet you want me to provide you with safety that I don't even know for myself. When I say to you that you've harmed me, you give me this rigmarole, that's not safe. When I tell you I'm tired, you get so wrapped up in your responses that you don't even give me the space to be fucking tired. That's not safe. I say to you that I don't feel connected to you. I say to you that you are not meeting my emotional needs. I say to you that I do not feel the way that you talk to me is uplifting, and you continue to do it. That's not safe. But yet you want me to continue to go out in this world and come back and do all of this stuff. You don't want me. You want your idea of me. And if I don't fit that idea, you begin rejecting me. That's not safe.
Boo hoo. Boo effing who. Like, nigga, shut up. Shut the hell up. Like, leave her. Walk away from her. Like, what do you guys, listen. Guys like this don't need to be with no woman. You understand? You know when they talk about getting your shit together? Now we ain't even talking about money. Right? We're not even talking about having a job and all of that. We're talking about get your life, bro. Get your life, your mind, your emotions, your spirituality together. Get your masculine identity together. You don't know who you are. You sitting here arguing with a woman who don't talk to you. So that basically means she's disrespecting you, right? You talking about you don't feel safe dealing with her. If you don't feel safe, there is no reason to be with her. If a woman doesn't bring anything to your life, why are you with her? If you're dealing with so much pain, why are you dealing with her? This is what I talk about when I say have a masculine identity, have a dope life before, during, and after any woman, because the quality of your life should not depend on a woman. The quality of your life depends solely on you. And you should only add a woman to your life if she can enhance the quality of your life. But if she takes away from the quality of your life, she doesn't deserve the position. That's simple. And if you're still feeling all unsafe and unsure about who you are, then establish your masculine identity first before you try to entangle yourself or get involved with a woman, especially the type of woman who's going to treat you a certain way where you don't feel optimal. You don't feel like how you think you should feel. I'm not sorry for none of these dudes. This dude talking in the video, I ain't sorry for him. I ain't sorry for no man out there. No man. But you afraid to be single? You afraid to go down to 0 bitches? You afraid to be without vagina for a little while? What are we talking about? When I see videos like this and they playing the sad music in the background and all this, I don't feel sorry for none of these weak ass dudes. None of them. Let that female go. You talking all of this, oh, I don't feel safe. And when I get tired, you don't even give me the room to be tired. What? Man, shut your bitch ass up, man. Let me tell you something. When you have a masculine identity, you can always be alone and never be lonely. The problem with guys like this and guys that think like this is that whenever they're alone, they get lonely. And the reason why is because they don't like the company they keep. I'm going to say that again. When they're alone, they feel lonely. And the reason why is because they don't like the company that they keep. A big part of self-mastery is understanding who you are. And once you understand who you are and you develop your masculine identity, you learn how to be grateful for who you are, to be grateful for your masculine identity. And once you're grateful for your masculine identity, that's when you learn how to appreciate your masculine identity, meaning you begin to raise the value of your masculine identity by adding value to it. So that could mean a whole bunch of things as far as adding value, right? You add value in a lot of different ways. You can add value through knowledge, through experiences, through friendships, through companionships, through relationships. But the point of the matter is, you should only include the things that appreciate the value, that raise the value. If you sitting here having these arguments and situations and thoughts and conversations about a woman who is bringing you down, making you feel unsafe and all this other nonsense, what are you doing with her? Who is holding the gun to your head to stay with this female? Who is holding the gun to your head to stay with this negative succubus female? Who? These weak ass dudes act like they can't just walk away from the bitch. Like, what are we talking about? Oh, you don't give me the room to be safe. I don't feel safe. Man, get out of my face with that shit, man. Dudes like this is bad for the brand, man. Dudes like this is bad for the brand of masculinity. I don't believe you, bro. I don't believe you. Get your ass up, leave that woman alone, and fix your life. Fix your mind. Establish a masculine identity. See, it's guys like this why I even created the masculine identity, because there's so many average dudes with the average mindset that think that these type of situations with females is normal. Like, oh yeah, well, you know how it is, player. You messing with a chick and she wanna talk out the side of her mouth. You know how it is. No, I don't know how it is. Because any woman that I'm dealing with, she would never talk out of the side of her mouth messing with me. Never. Because she understands that she would get excused, that she would get fired from her position immediately. The hell are we talking about? You know who I love the most in this world? Me. Okay? That's who I love the most in this world. That doesn't mean that I'm like all maliciously self-centered and I have an unhealthy, egotistical, self-centered mindset, right? Where I'm malicious and I manipulate and take advantage of people for my own gain. No, what it means is that I have a healthy understanding of who I am. So therefore, when I have a healthy understanding of who I am and my masculine identity, I only take actions, I only speak words, and I only think thoughts that are conducive to the appreciation and the enhancement of my journey, of my life, of my masculine identity. So I only associate myself with people that bring value. And the reason why I can associate myself with people that bring value is because I understand the value that I bring. So that is the motivation for my selfishness. That is the consistency in my selfish interest. My selfish interest is to be the best version of me I can be. So therefore, I can provide value. And so when I provide value, I automatically receive value. So it's value for value. Shout out to Coach EO. This is not an accident and this is not a mistake. A man with a masculine identity, a man who has a certain level of self-mastery, a man who knows, is grateful and appreciates who he is, does not find himself in these type of situations where he has to sit here and complain and cry about the woman that he's with, because that man is simply going to remove that woman from his life. And number one, if he's truly on his game, he would never allow a woman of that caliber, of that low quality, to even enter his life in the first place. Because let me tell you something about a masculine identity. A masculine identity is able to filter low quality shit and keep it on the outside. Because my entire existence, my thoughts, my words, my actions, the decisions that I make, the environments I put myself in, the people that I associate myself with are of a certain quality. Low quality people cannot infiltrate that. And let's just say I made a mistake and I fall off. Because my program is so rigid, because my program is so consistent, it is easy for me to detect low quality and low value people before it's too late. It doesn't take that long for me to detect them. And therefore, instead of arguing with them about them not making me feel safe, instead of arguing with them about, oh, you don't speak words to uplift me and I'm tired and you don't give me the space. Instead of doing all of that, I dismiss them. I fire them. I don't know what's going on in this new day and age with these niggas coming on these podcasts crying. What the hell you crying for, bruh? What are you crying for? If your son falls off his bike and scrapes his knee, you tell that little dude to get up and get back on the bike. We could clean that up later with some peroxide and some whatever in a Band-Aid. But for now, get back on the bike. Keep trying till you figure out this balance thing. We out here to put in work to become the highest versions of ourselves. That's what it's about. Fuck you crying for? Stop playing, man. Stop playing. Again, this is why the masculine identity membership exists. So you guys can understand who you are, understand the power of it, understand how to be grateful and how to appreciate your masculine identity. So you don't end up like dudes like this sitting here on these podcasts crying and acting like they're in a situation that they cannot change. It's your life. You could always change it. This is something I tell my clients all the time. If you want your life to change, you have to change your life. And I know it just sounds like some bullshit. It just sounds like I'm switching words around to sound clever, right? But really think about it. Everybody wants their life to be improved. Everybody wants their life to change. Everybody wants this to happen and that to happen. But are they willing to do the work? Are they willing to make the sacrifices? Are they willing to put in action to make the change so their life can actually change? Too many of us are wishing and hoping for change, but a man with a masculine identity puts in the action and the work to make that change happen. All right. So it's your boy, Miles Cunningham. I really hope you got something from this video. Hope you're having a great day. Be good to yourself. Be grateful. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.